I was a weird kid. Nobody ever taught me how to be a proper woman. You guys just looked at me like we've already figured that out. You don't need to make some sort of a separate announcement about that. I had this nanny, and she would give me a lot of advice, but there was something wrong with her. I'd just be playing with my dolls on the floor, and she'd be like, "Only whores wear purple." I'm like, what just happened? She had a lot of specific rules about whores that she taught me. They weren't particularly helpful. She'd just be like, "Only whores carry suitcases." I'm like, really? That's it? You just carry a suitcase and you're a godless whore. She goes, "Yes, I'll tell you what they have in those little slut satchels. They have all kinds of creams and rinses to cover up their whoring. That's what they have in there. Little perfumes and lotions. Little Tinkerbell powders to cover up the rancid things they've done. Knee pads and mouthwash. That's what they have in those slut sacks. Good night. Sleep tight." That's how she tucked me in, you guys. Lots of whore warnings and then lights out for everyone. She had the world separated into types of whores. We'd be just walking down the street on a lovely day, and she'd be like, "You see that over there? She's an Eastern Seaboard whore." I'm like, what could that possibly mean? She goes, "You see that whore? She probably goes to work with men." I'm like, you know, a lot of them do that now. She goes, "Not in my day, only whores worked." Then she goes, "My father heard a rumor that we wanted to work, so he sat us down and set us straight." I like that she said he heard a rumor that they wanted to work, like it was some sort of a foul thing that was getting around town. He probably like came back from his day at the plant and lit up a fat cigar, and he was just like, "I hear you skirts want to work in buildings with men. I told you, you don't need to work. You can stay home and make cupcakes and giggle. You like giggling, don't you?" She was probably innocent once. She was probably like, "It's true, Papa, we do want to go outside sometimes. It's not just a nasty rumor. I'm afraid it's true. Why, sometimes we get bored at home." "I told you, Holes, if you get bored, you can practice looking at a pretty pattern or doing a twirl. You'd like that, wouldn't you?" "Yeah, we twirled for a lot of hours, Papa, but I want to go out and do something. Wouldn't that be exciting? Me doing something. Come on, Papa." "No, Papa, I want to do something more fun. I can't be a cheerleader forever." "Yes, you can. You'll be a paper shaker until you're 30, and then you've gone rancid. We talked about that." "But, Papa, I want to do something exciting. I mean, sometimes I get bored, and, you know, I'm sure it'll be hard outside, and if I try to do something big, I know it'll be difficult, and my tits will get confused. I'd like to be a pilot. Imagine that. Me. Oh, sure, it'd be scary, but come on, Papa, let me try it." "Are you crazy? What's next? You start wearing wristwatches and having opinions?" "Well, then maybe I could be a stewardess. Come on, Papa, imagine that. Me, a waitress on a plane. And again, sure, my tits would get confused sometimes, but I'd like to try it. Come on, please, let me try it." That sounds like an opinion to me. Why don't we take it down to the old lobotomy factory and take a nice sweet chunk out of your brain, the talking back part? "No, I don't want to go to the lobotomy factory. Ever since Mildred came back, she's useless. Now all she does is flap around and spit in the corner." Stay with me, guys. I know this is getting weird. Come on, Papa, please. Let me be a waitress on a plane at least. I know I'm just a woman, but I want to try. "You can't be a waitress on a plane. Only whores carry suitcases." That was it, you guys. The end of their hopes and dreams.